Today, I am doing something from my very beautiful city of Rome, something we love. Did you know that you can cook dandelion greens? We call it cicoria. It looks like a weed and people even mistake it as such. But if you cook it the way I'm going to show you, you're going to be surprised and you're going to be enamored. Before I tell you the secrets to this recipe, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to ring the notification bell so that you know when an amazing, authentic Italian pasta queen recipe is coming your way. We have dandelion greens, of course. We've got burrata cheese. We've got a nice loaf of bread. You can go crazy. We're doing a crostino, so whatever bread you got. I prefer sourdough for this, but it's up to you. Anchovies are one of our secret addition to many recipes. Anchovies dissolve. They add that extra character of flavor. You need to try it. It's going to change your cooking game. I'm also adding some sweet grape tomatoes, just because I want to add a little bit of color and a little bit of an extra layer of flavor. Start right away, very simply, with a serving frying pan. I call it serving because I love it so much. You can serve it at the dinner table. Warm it up, start with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, garlic, and anchovies. It's going to be a journey into the regions of Lazio and a journey also into all the way further south, the region of Campania. This, it's a revelation. I've been in the US now for 8 years and I've seen this very, very undervalued and underestimated. This bitter green, it's loaded with vitamins. So, as a service announcement to the whole world wide web, I've decided to share with you my secret family recipe. Extra virgin olive oil. In this recipe, we're doing 2 large cloves, okay? In this case, we're cooking with the whole peel on, okay? Just like that. It creates a little tiny crack. That little crack in the extra virgin olive oil, it's gonna start releasing the essence. Now, do you see the dandelion greens, okay? You give them a nice wash. Don't overwash your produce, especially when it's organic. I'm just cutting a little bit, you know, where the ends were a little bit spoiled maybe, but nothing more. Gorgeous anchovy go in. Now, chili peppers. You know, just like that. You can smell everything coming together. This is the time to not burn your garlic and put the dandelion greens inside. We're using a very little amount, maybe a ladle full of water. And then we're covering it with a lid because we're doing a little bit of a steam effect. All the nutrition, first of all, you don't overcook your greens, but all the nutrition stays within this dish and you eat it all. I don't like overcooking anything. I think it's a waste of all these flavors, but also all their properties that, you know, are so good for us. Now, it is essential though that you do use a cover. Why? When the water evaporates, because obviously you've got it on a low to medium flame, you want that condensation to go back up and back down so that the vegetable stays hydrated. The water is forced to hydrate and soften up your greens or your veggies without dispersing and burning and, you know, losing it all with steam. So you cover it fully. It needs to be fully covered, not a little bit open, because you do not want to waste the water. Now we got the bread. Bread goes in, and then you create that. You make sure that it's coated. So I like to kind of twist it about in the pan, get the oil to go everywhere. And then you want to create that crunchy finish, not overly charred, beautiful base that will kind of hold your sauces, your juices from the greens and your burrata cheese. And then also when you bite into it, imagine like you're biting into like pure heaven. The smell is self-explanatory. I wish you can just get closer to the screen right now and leave me a comment and let me know. Can you smell what I'm smelling? It's really relaxing. I was talking to a friend yesterday who just became a baker in Paris actually, and she was telling me, you know, she was in fashion and all of a sudden she realized that she feels so stress-free and happy when she bakes. She gave it all up and she decided to open up her own bakery. First she tried in different bakeries and then now she runs her own bakery and she's never been as happy as she is now. I don't know, you know, some people and cooking, they are their calling and you cannot ignore it. There's still a little bit of juice, which is perfect because right now we're gonna add and cook the cherry tomatoes. Well, they're not cherries, they're grapes. Cook them for just a few minutes, okay? You do not want to make them too mushy. You wanna have a little bit of structure, just so light cook with the spiciness that really flavorful, because you have to understand this is a bitter green and I love the fact of adding a little sweetness to it with this and the burrata. So the tomatoes are just a perfect addition. We leave it with no lid on. So all the extra juices are evaporating as we speak. You do not want a soup of greens. You want nice, compact, still moist. Now it's time for the tomatoes to go in. These are practically ready. It's time for your burrata cheese. It goes all over. Make sure it's distributed. Really, it's gorgeous just like this. You know, I've done my best to get the best ingredients while being in the States. I know that actually this tastes so good that this is probably better than what you find in some of the restaurants, even in Italy. But this is spicy as hell. That's how I like it. There's a lot of chili peppers. It's crunchy. Delicious. Comment down below, did you try it? Exactly this way, the Dandelion Greens. What a surprise, right? Have a great time. See you next time. Love you. Ciao belli.